happened last week in the skies above the South China Sea. The US accused a pilot of a Chinese J-11 fighter jet of flying dangerously close to a US Navy Poseidon P-8 surveillance aircraft. China rejected the accusations and is now calling US actions provocative.
那么这一事件的实质是美军飞机
The cause of this incident is the frequent reconnaissance activities by U.S. aircraft very close to China's shores. The U.S. always focuses on technical issues, such as the distance between aircraft during such encounters, but then ignores the basic problem, which is the fact that the U.S. conducts many nearby reconnaissance activities. Such incidents not only harm China's security interests, but also damage the strategic trust and the bilateral relations between China and the U.S.
The US lodged a formal complaint with Beijing and maintains its actions are legal.
We're going to continue to fly in international airspace the way we've been, just like we're going to continue to sail our ships in international waters the way we've been. The United States is a Pacific power. We have responsibilities. 5 of 7 treaty alliances in the Pacific region. We're going to meet those security commitments.
The US maintains that surveillance in international waters is allowed. There is no international law that forbids it. But under the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, which covers overflights inside a country's so-called exclusive economic zone, a distance of about 370 kilometers from a nation's coast, there is a caveat. Countries are allowed to enter airspace, but under Article 58 of the treaty, it says states shall have due regard to the rights and duties of the coastal state and shall comply with the laws and regulations adopted by the coastal state in accordance with the provisions of this convention and other rules of international law. And Article 88 reads, "The high seas shall be reserved for peaceful purposes only." So the question facing the Chinese military are, has the United States infringed on China's rights by flying too close to its shores, and is it only for peaceful purposes? The incident occurred near Hainan Island, home to military installations including a key submarine base. Chinese scholars and defense officials argue the US actions are not peaceful. The US State Department has said the reconnaissance over Hainan was transparent, that it had informed China, but China says it never received a warning from the US.